Good evening everyone. Let's see solution of examination paper. Section A, question 1. X plus y plus 7 is an example of. As in this there is no equal to mark, this is an example of algebraic expression. Question 6. Which among the following is an example of linear equation? If you see in linear equation the maximum power should be 1. In this case y has power 2. This is not the answer. In this case this is the answer because here x has power 1 and y has power 1. So this is a linear equation. Question number 7. A polygon having 9 sides is known as nonagon. All squares are trapezium. This is correct because if you see trapezium has one pair of parallel sides, square has more properties, so we can say all squares are trapezium. Question number 9. In a single toss of coin, what is the probability of getting a head? We all know it is 1 upon 2. If you solve it, you will get answer as 0.5. 10. If a number is having 1 or dash at its unit place, its square will end in 1. We all know in the properties of square and square roots that numbers ending with 1 or numbers ending with 9 will only give you numbers having digit as 1 only, because you can see 11 square is 121, 9 square is 81. So you can see that whenever you do a square of these numbers having 1 or 9 at unit place, answer will always have a unit place of 1. So answer is 9. Question number 11. A given set of data can have more than one mode. Yes, it is possible. Such are known as multimodal data. So they are multimodal. Find the odd one out. If you see 25 is 5 square, 64 is 8 square, 121 is 11 square, but 27 is not square of any number. It is actually a cube of 3. So this is the odd of these 4. Question number 13. If square of a is equal to b, this is given to you. If a square is equal to b, then what is square root of b? Very simple. It is square root of b is actually, what is value of b? You can put here a square because b and a square are equal, and we all know if it is a square, what will come out? A will come out. So answer is A. Question 14. Cube of even number is always even. It is true. Question number 15. There is no perfect cube which ends with 8. Wrong, because 2 cube is equal to 8 and this is a perfect cube. Similarly 12 cube is 1728, again having a 8 at the end. So this is false because there are perfect cubes which end with 8. VAT is calculated on. I have told you, whenever you purchase something, the selling price, on the selling price you have to give the value added tax or the simple GST. Question number 17. In case of compounded quarterly, the interest is given every 3 months, because our banks also follow this thing. In a year there are 4 quarters of 3 months each. Question number 18. The relation between SP discount and MRP. We all know SP is given by MRP minus discount. Whenever you go to a shop, they will give you some discount on the MRP and that will give you the selling price. But in our question, you have to change it little bit. If you take this discount to the left hand side, it becomes SP plus discount is equal to MRP. That means which one is the correct one? First one. So MRP is actually SP plus discount. Question number 19. Find y. Very simple. You have an equation 15 y minus 4 minus 2 y minus 9 e plus 5 y plus 6 is equal to 0. Only we need to open the brackets and simplify. 15 into y, 15y, then we have minus sign, 15 4s are 60, minus 2 into y, minus 2y, minus 2 into minus 9 plus 18, 5 into y, 5y, 5 into 6, 30. Further 15y minus 2y is 13y, plus 5y is 18y. Minus 60 plus 30 is minus 30, minus 30 plus 18 is how much? Let me write like this. It becomes 18y is equal to, 30 minus 18 is 10 minus 8 is 2, then 1. This is in negative because larger is negative, and finally the answer will be 12 upon 18. And if you want to further solve it, 6 2 is 12, 6 3 is 18, so y is 2 upon 3. Question number 20. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon whose each exterior angle is 60. We have learnt a formula in case of regular polygon. N into exterior angle is equal to 360 degree, where n is number of sides, exterior angle is the angle which is equal for all the exterior angles. So in our case, n is unknown, it is 60 degree is equal to 360. So answer is 360 upon 60 6. So this is a hexagon. 21. Which among the following have equal diagonals? I have told you. In the case of rectangle and square, we have proved this also, they have equal diagonals. In rolling of a die, the probability of getting a composite number. First, let's see what are the composite numbers in case of a dice. First composite number is 4, second composite number is 6, because 1 is a unique number, 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number. So these are left. So these are the favorable cases. So probability is given by number of favorable cases, that is 2 upon 6. So answer is 1 upon 3. Second one. 23. Probability of getting an ace of red. So we all know there are 4 aces in a simple, but here a condition is there of red. In red, I have told you total cards are 52, in which 26 are red and 26 are black. So we will not take ace of black, we will only take ace of red, that is 2, number of favorable cases upon total number of cases, that is 52. So the answer is 2 upon 52, this one. What is square of 1 1 1 1? We all have done this. I think it is simple property. 1 2 3 4, we just count this and then we just repeat it in the backward direction. So answer is 1 2 3 4 3 2 1, this one. 25. What will be the difference of unit digit of squares of this and this? Very simple. Whatever be the square of this number, 2 6 3 8 7, we know its unit digit will be 9 for sure. Similarly, 799 square, unit digit will be 1. So the difference between unit digit is 8. So answer is 8. 26. How many numbers lie between squares of 101 and 102? We have learnt if there are n plus 1 consecutive integers, then number between their squares is how much? 2 into n, that is 2 into 101. So answer is 202. 27. Find the value of square root of 40401 divided by square root of 9. So we actually have to find 40401 upon 9. There are two ways. Either you find square root individually and then divide, or you can write this as complete square root upon 9. So you can first simplify and then find square root, or you can find square root first and then simplify. They both are same thing. So let me divide by 9. What will we get? 9 4s are 36. Then we have 44. Again 36, 80. 9 8s are 72. Then 9 9s are 81. So we have under root 4489. Let us try to find the square root by this method. So first thing is 4 4s are 5 5s are 6 7. 6 we will go for 8 8 9. Then twice of this thing is 12. So now we will take 7 7 7 are 49, 7 2 are 14 plus 4, 18, 8. So answer is 67. 28. Find the cube of 1.5. I have told you, first we remove the decimal, it becomes 10. So you have to find the cube of 15 upon 10 whole cube. So it will be 15 cube is 3375 and 10 cube is 1000. If you cut these zeros, 1 2 3, decimal will come here. So answer is 3.375. Question 29. Find the cube root of 140 multiplied with 2450. If you want, you can first multiply them and then find the cube root, but I have always told you, when there is multiplication, try to simplify individually. You can write this 140 as prime factorization. 270s are 1 second. Then we have 235s are 5 7s are 7 1s are. Similarly, we have 2450. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 2s are 2 5s are 5 2s are 5 4s are 5 5s are 5 4 5 9s are 7 7. Just put this value. 140 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5 into 7. 2450 can be written as 2 into 5 into 5 into 7 into 7. Now just observe 1 2 3. There are 3 2's, so 1 2 will come out. 5 5 5, 1 5 will come out. 7 7 7, 1 7 will come out. So answer is 2 5 is 10, 7 is 70. So the cube root is 70. Second one. 30th. If salary of Mahesh is 5500, so Mahesh's salary is given to you rupees 5500 and he got an increment of 20%. Then what is the new salary? First we will find the increment value. This is percentage, now we find the increment value. Increment value is given by percentage upon 100 into this, what you say, salary. So the increment is given by 20% upon 100 into 5500. 00 will cancel. 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10, 11 0. The increment is of rupees 1100, and so the new salary is old salary plus increment, that is 6600. So answer is 6600. Next question. A cycle was bought for rupees 10,000. So the price is 10,000 in the starting, then there is a depreciation, so you can say the principal amount is 10,000 and depreciation is given to you as 20%, and you have to find the value of the cycle after 1 year. So we have seen in the case of compound interest only, that gives us a formula for depreciation, which is amount is equal to P into 1 minus R upon 100 power n. So here this amount will be given by 10,000, 1 minus R is 20 upon 100 power 1, this is 1 upon 5, so it becomes 5 minus 1, 4 upon 5. So A is equal to 10,000 into, after LCM it becomes 5 minus 1, 4 upon 5. Let me solve this. It becomes 2000, so the value becomes 8,000 after 1 year. Next question, question number 32. In which of the following quadrilaterals diagonals are perpendicular to each other? So we have learned in the case of parallelogram it is not possible, because we have not seen this property in this case of parallelograms. Also in rectangle we know only diagonals are equal. We never studied that they bisect perpendicularly. So Only in the case of square and rhombus we have seen, but in this kite also we have this property that diagonals are perpendicular to each other. You can see this is a kite, diagonal 1, diagonal 2, they are perpendicular to each other, and only this portion equal to this portion. Okay, so the answer is kite. 33. Find ratio of 5 mm to 10 meter. So we have to find this ratio. So for finding the ratio, the unit should be same. We all know in 1 meter there are how many millimeters? For that we have the formula: King Henry died, mother did not cry much. This is meter, this is millimeter. As we are going towards the right in 3 places, so we'll multiply 10 3 times, we will get 1000 millimeters. So this 10 meter can be written as 10,000, that is 10 into 1000, because in 1 meter there are 1000, so this is 10,000 millimeters. So the ratio is 5 is to 10,000, this one. Second one. 34. Write the Pythagorean triplet whose one member is 10. So we have learned the triplets are of the form 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. So we have to understand which value will help us. So let us take 2m is equal to 10. This gives m is equal to 5. Now putting 5 here, we will get 5 square minus 1 at second member. 25 minus 1 is 24 and 25 plus 1 is 26. So the triplet is 24, 26 and this 10. So 24, 26, second option. Question 35. 75% of total students are good in mathematics. If 150 students are good in mathematics, then find total number of students. So let total students be x. It is given that good in mathematics are how much? 75%. This is in percentage. In value, we all know how to find the value: percentage upon 100 multiplied with given thing, that is x total. So it is coming out as 75 by 100x or 75x upon 100. Luckily we know this value already, and this value is 150. So I can write in the place of this as 150. This is the equation in which x is the variable. Now we can easily find value of x. X is equal to 150 multiplied with 100 divided by 75. This 100 got multiplied, 75 got divided. Now 75 ones are 75, twos are 150, 2 into 100 is 200. So there are total 200 students. Now question number 36. Find the least number that must be added in 1302 to get a perfect square. So let us try doing the normal method. So we have 3 3s are 9, that is 402. Twice of 3 is 6. Now we have 402. What number should we take? We take, suppose 6. It will be okay? No. Okay, 6 will go. So 6 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 3, 39. What is the remainder? 12 minus 6, 6, and here 0 0. 6 is the remainder. So we have got an idea that 1302 is more than 36 square. That means the next number is 37 square. So what should be added in this 1302 so that it becomes a perfect square? Very easy. First we need to understand what is value of 37 square. 37 square is 1369 and we have the number 1302. So what should be added in 1302 to make it 1369? Very simple. Just subtract like this. You will get 67 as the answer. Now next question, the easy one, find the least number that must be subtracted. This one is direct, so let us do it. From 5609, so 5609, 7 7 the 49 will go 709. Twice of 7 is 14. Now which number should we take? 3 4 4 should we go? So 4 4 is 16. 4 16 plus 1 17. 5. What is remaining? 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 7 is 2. And it is giving, something is wrong. Okay, 9 minus 6 is 3. This is 10 minus 7, 3. Sorry. So the number that should be subtracted is 133. This is the answer. 38. By which smallest number this must be divided so that it becomes a perfect cube? For that, first we need to do the prime factorization. 2 3 7 6. 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 8s are 2 8s are 2 5s are 2 9s are 2 4s are 2 2s are 2 9s are 2 7s are. Then we have 9 plus 2 is 11. We go with 3. 3 9s are 3 9s are 3 33s are 3 11s are and 11 1s are. So if I write this 2 3 6 7, sorry, this we want to make it a cube root now. So 2 3 7 6 is equal to actually 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 3 into 11. So we have a 3 grouping of 2 and we have 3 grouping of 3 also, so they will come out easily, but this 11 will cause problem, so we have to remove this 11. So we need to divide by 11. Now, so we have to remove this 11, so we will divide by 11. Question number 39. Parikshit makes a cuboid of side, so he makes a cuboid like this, of sides 10 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter. How many such cuboids will he be needing for making a cube? So again, let's try to find its volume of the cuboid. So volume of cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height, that is 10 into this 5 into 6. This is 2 into 5. This 5 is 5 only, and this 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Now let us see how many 2's we have. We have 1 2. We have 2 2's. 1 is missing. Then we have 1 3. 2 3's are missing. And we have 2 5's. 1 5 is missing. So somehow we need 2, we need 2 3's, we need 1 5. So let's multiply these. We will get 5 2's are 10, 3 3's are 9, 9 5 9 10's are 90. So if I multiply 90 in this number, I will get a perfect cube. So that will help me. So the answer is 90 such cuboids when joined together will give us a cube. Next question 40. Find the amount Ram will get on rupees 5,000 if he gave it for 24 months at 20% per annum, interest compounded half yearly. So the principal is 5,000 rupees. The time period is 24 months, or you can say 2 years. As it is half yearly, so we will have to change the time period. We have to multiply it with 2. It becomes 4 half years, and the rate given to us is 20% per annum. This will be half, that is 10%. This is the new rate of interest. This is the new time period, 4 half years, and this is the principal. Now let's find the amount by the formula a power n. Put the values. P is 5,000, 1 plus r is 10 upon 100 whole power 4. It becomes 5000 into 0 0 cancel. It is actually 11 upon 10. So 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10. 3 0 will cancel these 3. Now we have 4 times 11 into 5, which gives us 73205 upon 10. Cut this and the answer is 7320.5. This is the amount, 7320.5, second option. 41. I purchased a hair dryer for rupees 5500. So this is the price that I have purchased. It is including the VAT of 10%. Find the price before VAT was calculated. So actually they are asking for the selling price of this, what you say, dryer. So let selling price of dryer rupees X. We know the price after, let us find the VAT on this. So VAT on selling price is given by 10% of X, that is 10 upon 100 into X, or you can say X upon 10 rupees is the VAT. X is the selling price. So we know the billing amount is equal to selling price plus this, what you say, VAT. Billing amount is given to us. The amount given by him is 5500. It is equal to SP, that is X, plus VAT, X upon 10. Now we will take LCM over there, 10. It becomes 10x plus X upon 10. This 10 will come to the left side in multiplication, and here we have 11x. X is equal to 5500 into 10 upon 11. 11 5s are 00. Then 510 is 5000. So X, which is our selling price, is rupees 5000. Okay. Now question number 42. Observe the figure and answer. First is saying which group contains maximum girls. So if you see, maximum girls are 7, coming in which group? 140 to 145. So first answer is 140 to 145. This group contains maximum girls. Second question is asking how many girls have height 145 centimeters and more. So if you go for 145 and more, you have to go for this range. This is 4 plus 2 6 plus 1 7. So the answer is 140 to 145 and 7. Next question, on pie chart, 720 viewers are surveyed and the following pie chart is prepared. First we have to find how many like to watch sports. So we have given 25%. Before that we have to equate two things. The total angle is 360 degree, we know, or we can say it is a question of percentage, na? So we know the total percentage is 100. We know 100% is actually the number of viewers, that is 720 viewers. So that means 1% is actually 720 upon 100 viewers. Now I will use this unitary method to find the answers. First we need to find how many watch sports. So sports given to us by chart is 25%. If 1% is this much, then 25 will be how much? 25 into this thing. So let me write like this. So this, we know 25 4s are 100 and 4 1s are 3 is there, 4 8s are 0. So answer is 180 people watch sports. So first option answer is 180. For second option they are saying what is the sum of viewers who watch both informative and news. So if you see, informative is 10%, news is 15%, their sum is how much? Informative plus news is 10 plus 15%, that is 25% only. So it will give you the same answer, 180 only. So answer is 180 and 180, that is second answer. Question 44, rent is a rectangle. So we have a rectangle rent like this, in which the diagonals are meeting at point O. OR is 2 into x plus 2. This OR is given to you 2 into x plus 2 and OT is given to you as 3x plus 1. Now if you open this, it becomes 2x plus 4. So this portion is given to me as 2x plus 4 and this portion is given to me as 3x plus 1. Now is there any relation between the halves? We know that complete diagonals are equal. We know that complete Rn is equal to complete TE because diagonals of rectangle are equal. If we write them like this, this RO plus ON is equal to TO plus OE, no issue, we can write like this. And we know these two are equal because diagonals bisect each other. So we can write RO plus RO is equal to TO plus TO. That makes twice RO is equal to twice TO. So these two will cancel. We have got a relation between RO and TO and they are equal. And now as they are equal, we can easily solve and find the value of x. Let's see how. As RO equal to OT, we can write the value of RO is 2x plus 4. The value of OT is 3x plus 1. This 2x will go there, 1 will come here. So 4 minus 1 is equal to 3x minus 2x. X is equal to how much? 3. So x is 3. This one. Next question, last one. The cost of an article is rupees 15500. If rupees, so you can say the cost price initial is given to you as rupees 15500 and there is a repair cost. It is also coming in this CP only 500. So you can say total CP or the final CP is 16,000 rupees is the total CP. And now he is selling at loss of 10%. Selling at a loss of 10%, we have to find the selling price. So we all know the selling price is given by cost price minus loss. So this loss is loss value. We know loss percentage. So first we need to find loss value. It is given by percentage upon 100 multiplied with cost price, that is 16,000. Zeros will cancel like this. It is 1600. It is the loss value. And now the SP is given by CP, that is 16,000 minus loss, that is 1600. So 00, 10 minus 6 is 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, 5 minus 1 is 4. So I think 14400 is the selling price. 14400. So with this we have done hints and solution of each and every question. In case you find anything wrong with this explanation, you can tell me, I will correct it. Okay, thank you.